this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Here's a headline from FX Street, which exists because their writers don't know what the hell they're writing about, I suppose. The title is, Why Digital Euro Could Destroy Ripple's XRP. Brace for Impact. Oh my gosh, I'm very scared. I should probably sell my XRP. Oh my gosh. No, see, look, here's the problem here. Like, FX Street, sometimes they actually do have some reasonable and nice articles, but like, they gotta stop letting people write about stuff they know absolutely nothing about. This could not be further from the truth. This is just FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and I'm going to destroy this crap, and then we're going to place it into my Moon Lambo wood chipper and hopefully never speak of it ever again. And so I'm going to cover that, and I do have a second story unrelated to this that I'll share for the second part of the video, which is funny and terrible all at the same time. It's just really interesting. Here's a headline from Game Rant. Cryptocurrency site accidentally sends customer over $7 million. Yes, you heard right, folks. A cryptocurrency site accidentally sent a customer $7 million. Accidentally. And I think the figure they're supposed to get was like 68 bucks. I'll tell you what's going on, but there's some legal troubles. Let's just say that. Also want to give a shout out and credit to Brian Monarch, who sent me both of these stories. Thank you very much, Brian. I really do appreciate it. This is going to make for a fun little Moon Lambo hot jam. But before digging in, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. So we'll go into this first article from FX Street. Right now, again, titled, Why Digital Euro Could Destroy Ripple's XRP. Brace for Impact. And so already, right at the gate, even in the headline, they're conflating Ripple with XRP. You know, because unless you're talking about that XRP, which Ripple holds, which is not what they're doing here, it's not Ripple's XRP. You idiots, Dick. Damn it. Bunch of C students writing articles about crypto crap they don't know anything about. Ripple's XRP. Ugh, tastes bad coming out of my mouth. Ripple's XRP, I can't say it. XRP is a leading altcoin used for cross-border payment settlement. The rise of central bank digital currencies and a potential ban on stablecoins poses a risk for XRP's adoption and utility. Oh, I'm getting really scared. Oh God. Oh man, I'm gonna have my finger on the trigger for sell just in case this thing really gets me. What if this author is correct? My gosh, what am I doing holding all this risky XRP here? Olli Rehn, a Finnish European Central Bank policymaker, said in a speech that the investigation phase for a possible digital euro currency is expected to be concluded in October 2023. After the investigation, the ECB will decide whether to embark on the quest to develop a digital euro or not. Rehn's speech has been released on Wednesday. So I'll just pause a note here. My personal belief is that pretty much 100% of countries are eventually going to have their own central bank digital currencies. There's great opportunity here, but I am very concerned. I think that there's going to be a lot of countries that will use it as an opportunity to gain additional control and, perhaps behave in ways that, freedom-loving Americans are going to find a bit invasive. I have serious concerns about that stuff, but if you don't squander the opportunity, it could, in theory, be a net plus. I'm not sure how well it's going to work out, but I'll say this. Either way, it's happening and it's inevitable. It's going to happen. And it should be very good for XRP, frankly. You're talking about increasing the velocity of money, more people moving more stuff, and then, there's not going to be a pair for every single token or currency on every single cryptocurrency exchange or regular exchange in the world. You're never going to have a pair for everything. There would never be a sufficient liquidity to have a pair for everything on every single exchange. So you're always going to need a way to bridge certain assets, certain currencies, whether they're central bank digital currencies or cryptocurrencies, whatever they are, any tokenized asset. You're always going to need a bridge. There will always be use for that. And XRP is the only cryptocurrency that's being actually positioned for that. It's one of the most liquid cryptocurrencies on the entire planet. And so, the fact that there will be central bank digital currencies in increasing numbers in the future is a good thing. This author does not seem to understand this. So let's read a little bit further, though. The European Central Bank published its key objectives for the digital euro in a blog post authored by ECB President Christine Lagarde and Executive Board member Fabio Panetta. The document laid out basic considerations for a digital euro meant for public use. The blog post reads, quote, "The digital euro can only be successful if it becomes part of the everyday lives of Europeans. It must add value compared with existing solutions, end quote. Now, the digital euro investigation phase will be wrapped up in the autumn of 2023. The ECB has a reticent stand on its findings and details of the experiment apart from declaring the end of the investigation. The central bank has mentioned how likely it is to increase the proposed amount of digital euros in circulation to 1.5 trillion euros. This would help control the negative effects of financial stability. Okay, so right there, that's fine. They're basically at that point fine. The article is just covering effectively what has been stated by these individuals. That's not where I have a problem. Here's where we have the problem. They have this little subheading: how the digital euro poses a threat to XRP, and this is where the garbage really kicks in. Central bank digital currencies like the digital euro are expected to be used for payment settlement. The ECB is likely to drive large-scale adoption of the digital euro based on its blog post. Therefore, a central bank digital currency poses tough competition to cryptocurrencies like XRP used for cross-border payments settlements by Ripple. Okay, let me ask you this. I'm here sitting in the United States. Why would I hold a digital euro? And there's counterparty risk there. And what exchange is even going to do that in the United States? See, look, here's the deal. And people talk about how for a lot of the movement of stuff, you could just use you could use Tether because the USD is the global reserve currency. So Tether's like all over the damn planet, or USDC, or pick a whatever. Okay, but it's not literally everywhere, and there's still counterparty risk there, and you're not addressing all markets. And you're, like I said earlier, you're not going to have a pair for everything. You're going to need something that does not have a counter. Because here's the deal. You won't get the United States dollar on every exchange on the planet. You won't get a digital euro, central bank digital currency, digital euro, on every exchange on the entire planet. But did you know that XRP, other than what happened in the United States, but because of this, you understand that XRP is on just about every exchange on the entire damn planet. Now, why is that? It's because there's no counterparty risk. It just is what it is. Nobody in a geographic region has special control over it. But there's going to be all sorts of platforms that will not have an interest in holding every single central bank digital currency on the planet, because you're not going to have customers using every form of fiat currency that's now in CBDC form. You're not going to have that. So think about it. You can already see this playing out. XRP is, I understand what's happening in the United States. Throw that aside for now. That'll get fixed, I think, because I think that XRP holders are going to end up victorious in the SEC v. Ripple lawsuits. So set that aside, though. And the rest of the planet, XRP's on every exchange, with super rare exception. I don't even know what an exception would be. XRP's everywhere. You will not get that with every central bank digital currency. It's just not going to happen. There are different trust factors. In fact, Ripple gets this to a tremendous degree. And so let me read this last little part here, and then I'll explain just how stupid this is in additional detail. Ripple's vendors and partners are large-scale financial institutions, but the adoption of central bank digital currencies like digital euro could slow down their expansion plans. A decline in adoption and utility of XRP could negatively impact the altcoin's price. Are you afraid yet? Is anybody panic selling out there right now? How about this? If this author should not be writing about something she just knows nothing about. This is from Ripple's website. Central bank digital currency, secure blockchain innovation for a sustainable economy. And this particular webpage is all about trying to get central banks the world over to create their own central bank digital currencies. Now, if this is such a threat to XRP, which is at the core of Ripple's business model, why is Ripple doing this? Look what's on your screen here. Ripple offers a complete platform for minting, managing, transacting, and destroying central bank digital currencies. Each solution is built on a private ledger that is based upon XRP ledger technology, a proven blockchain that has transacted over 70 million times over the course of 10 years and is trusted by financial institutions around the world. So there you go. Ripple created, and this news was announced like a year and a half ago. Ripple is literally trying to onboard central banks into the world of central bank digital currencies. They view it as inevitable. And why do they want to do this? Because these central bank digital currencies are not going to just naturally interoperate. If you want to convert from one to another, if you're on a cryptocurrency exchange, if there's a pair, okay, you can do that, but you're not going to have every pair for every central bank digital currency on every single exchange. It's not going to happen for tons of reasons I've outlined a bunch in this video. That's where XRP comes in. And you're talking about increased velocity, and why would there be an increased velocity of money? Well, because there are fewer hurdles to moving money, including efficiency in terms of time and also what it costs. Micropayments are about free now if you use the right technology. The tiniest of payments. Like, can you imagine moving 10 cents before cryptocurrency existed? Move 10 cents for a $5 fee, you know, whatever it is. Well, now you can do that, though. So you're going to get an increased velocity, but with this increased velocity, it comes an increased need for assets to be bridged that don't have pairs on various platforms. That's what XRP is for. It increases the utility of XRP. That's the point. And so to say that a central bank digital currency is somehow threatened by all this is a bunch of gobbledygook. That's a fun word. Say it with me, gobbledygook. So anyway, just consider this FX Street article to have been officially placed in the Moon Lambo wood chipper. Let us never speak of it again. Now on to this, and this is a fun one. Judge rules in favor for Crypto.com over $7.1 million mistakenly sent. Platform is suing for refund plus 10% interest and legal fees. And so here we go. Crypto.com, a platform that Matt Damon himself endorsed. If you know what the reference is, then put it in the comment section below. Matt Damon endorsed is suing a woman after accidentally sending her $7.1 million in refund instead of $58. Oh, it's $58. Okay, so there you go. They sent her $7.1 million instead of a $58 refund. Whoops the doodles. That's more than a little mistake. And it's extra hilarious because they didn't even notice that it happened for the better part of a year. So check this out. As per allegations, the woman has spent and transferred the money, which is why the platform is now suing her. In a previous report by Tech Times, we narrated how the woman received $7.1 million instead of 68. Oh, they did say 68 there. Okay, I knew. So they got one of those is wrong. Whatever. Either way, you get the concept. During that report, the value of the amount she received was still $7.2 million. So look, I want to pause to say, the woman that received this is a terrible monster, unethical person. If this happens to you, you don't think, oh, it just became mine, and then just take it. No, you give it back because that's the ethical. Clearly, that's a gigantic mistake. You're not talking about pennies here. 7.2 million. Oh my God. And then on top of that, even though this woman is highly unethical, did she really think that she wouldn't end up in court over this? Did she really think that? What the hell kind of idiot stick is this human? What a trash person. As my grandpappy used to say, people are no damn good. Sage wisdom, grandpappy, sage wisdom. Piece continues. According to the story by CNBC, the incident did not happen overnight, as Crypto.com took several months before they realized their accident. A woman in Australia was supposed to receive 100 AUD in refunds, but she then received 10.5 million AUD. And so, to be clear, we're talking about the Australian dollar there, but when I was giving the earlier figures, that was in United States dollars, what it would be worth. Piece continues. When translated to USD, the woman requested $68 refund, but got $7.1 million as per press times exchange rate. The woman is being sued along with her sister for the full amount plus a 10% interest along with legal fees. Yeah, something tells me you're not going to be getting that 10% interest. I'm just going to go ahead and guess right there. I mean, it could be ordered, but maybe it will. I don't know. But do you think she's good for it? Anyway, as per court documents in May 2021, a Singapore-based employee for the trading platform entered an account number into the payment amount field. This meant that the platform had sent millions in December 2021 when it was just conducting a regular routine audit. Who did they hire? And how quickly did they get fired? That's what I want to know. The employee, did you see what they did there? An employee for the trading platform entered an account number, which ended up being worth millions of dollars, into a payment field. Oops, I put the account number in the wrong field. And then you pay it out? Oh my God. Like, the level of incompetency here is staggering. The lawsuit being filed by Crypto.com is against Thiva Manogari Menville. Nailed it. And her sister, Thalagavathy Gangadori? Nailed it, who are both Melbourne-based. As per the filing, Manivelle had already spent 1.35 million AUD of the money she accidentally received on a property. There you go. So they took the ill-gotten gains, and I know it was sent to them. Not their fault that it was sent. It's their fault they took it, though. And bought a big-ass house. People suck sometimes, man. Although crypto transactions are not designed to be reversible, centralized platforms function in a different way and can theoretically get the payments reversed in cases of either error or fraud. In this instance, however, the error was not discovered until 7 months later. It was noted that in 7 months, some of the money had been allegedly either moved or spent, as per the filing. Crypto.com had already tried to convince authorities to freeze her bank account, but she had already been able to send the money to other defendants that were mentioned in the case. As per CNBC, the ruling by the judge was in favor of Crypto.com and is scheduled to return to court in October. And during that time, the judge will determine what the next steps for the case should be. Oh man, tough times for Crypto.com. And they also go on to note that they let go 5% of the workforce. I mean, yeah, bear market times, that sucks. So 260 employees lost their job. I do hate to see that, of course. Tough times all around. Then they note that they also have a naming rights deal for $700 million for what was the Los Angeles Staples Center. So how about that? Let me know what you think about this below. Matt Damon. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.